Greetings to all of you. Shalom to those of you who are saints. I trust that you can hear me clearly. This is a very, very serious appeal to the residents of Tushan and those of you who are on the west coast of Demerara or wherever you are, you can get there. Action needs to be taken now. If the Guyana Police Force want to play and pussyfoot and play around with the situation, take action now. An 11-year-old child, a girl child, she's just 4 years older than the little girl I had the situation I had to deal with in 3 years older in London, where there was a delay and people were wasting time in going after a pedophile. As you join the broadcast, please indicate to me whether you hear me clearly on YouTube and on Facebook, and whether you see me clearly. Because I really don't have the time for the foolishness that's happening again. Clifton Hicken, it's obvious that you are incapable based on the political nature, I would like to think, of your position. You can do anything. Well, cement is another waste of time. There's no way that an 11-year-old child, girl child, since 1 o'clock yesterday, she went missing. The proprietors of Double Day or 2 Day, whatever the hell the name of the hotel is, cannot give an account as to what's happened to this girl. The camera systems aren't working. She left in a car. Then she didn't leave in the car. We're into a new day, and they cannot account for this child. The police, according to the girl's mother, told her they've located the man. They've located the girl or the man or the car, and that if the mother should go home. So how do you find somebody's child and tell the person to go home? You do not present the child to the mother. You do not say whether the person is under arrest. You say nothing. You just tell the mother, we found the person. Go home. Not here is the person. Not the individual is at the police station. Nothing. But y'all could, every minute you want my child to go to the station. It all comes back to how you function as policemen. I am livid. I am beyond livid. The U.S. just wrote a report about published a report about how corrupt the Guyana police force is. You don't need a U.S. report for that. They do not seek to deal with matters. They do not seek to persecute certain people based on their political connections. They just leave things alone. If this were one of Bar Jaglia's daughters, I always ask y'all that. Bar presented his 2 daughters to Modi, his God. If this were Bharat Jaglia's daughter, would Bharat allow this to happen? Or would it not be the SWAT team, the army, the whole police force? Would they not all be out there hunting for this person? Residents, take action now. To hell with the police. And you'll come and arrest me and when I finish talking to you because you're wasting people's time. This is somebody's daughter. This is another child of ours in this country. And you could have all of this time pass and playing around. First of all, there's no way any hotel owner could lock me out of anything, anywhere, if I can't find my child. If my child is in your hotel and you tell me, or I know she was there, and I cannot locate her, you try locking the gate. You're lucky if you still have a hotel with me. You lock the gate and I can't find my child. Now, the most you could say to me is, I shouldn't go into the rooms because people may be in the room. No problem. Well, you go into every room, every single room. Call the police, because when I show up there, you will call every police, Let the police search room. You call the guests and say to them, listen, we have a situation going on. If you're in here with your sweet man, your sweet woman, or your sugar daddy or sugar mama, hide, because we're coming to look for this girl. There's a whole lot of hopping and skipping around the place, and it seems as if everybody's afraid to take action. Well, I'm telling the residents of Tushan and all of those who have access to that area, take action now. This girl has to be found now. Whoever car you want to talk about, the car has a license plate number. So if you want to talk that she left in a car, Find the GRA could find your car if you do anything. They know who owns the vehicle. They're saying the car went to Parfait Harmony. It's not Parfait. It's Parfait. It's a French word. It went to Parfait Harmony. I don't care where it went to. Find the girl. Adriana must be found. This is ridiculous, and this is troubling to me because the police only seem to know how to find enemies of the PPP. If you want to see how the policemen act efficiently, let us say something wicked or mean about Indian people or something disrespectful to that they think is disrespectful to them. And the ERC can say, oh, good, we got him now. See how quickly police will not show up at my house. Let me say something that you have to get to the PPP. Or somebody, if I say somebody, oh, somebody needs to shoot Irfan Ali. Oh, within 5 minutes, or Jagdeo. They show up at my house like Kadaki Amsterdam. And Kadaki never said it. Somebody said on his show, but he was arrested. The police know how to act when you are against the PPP. But to protect an 11-year-old or to find an 11-year-old girl, they don't know what to do. Well, I'm telling the residents what to do. You're coming to arrest me when I say what I said here. It is time for the residents, especially you men, to step up and act. Shut Region 3 down. I am telling you live on this broadcast. Region 3 must pause now. Shut it down. Nobody must go anywhere. Shut it down. Use your father's police to find this girl. Shut it down. Shut everything down. This hotel owner, you better start to give answers now, or your son, whoever you'll be. You don't tell me that people can't go to find their child in your hotel. Who are you? How difficult it is to find an 11-year-old girl. But you allow more and more time. And what I'm beginning to suspect, I don't want to say here, I'm very cautious is what I'm saying because I don't want it to cause certain degrees of emotional trauma in people. But this does not look good to me in any way, especially when the police showed up to tell the girl's mother, go home. Now, once you see policemen start saying certain things, you all watch them, mark them carefully. You show up to tell the girl's mother to go home because we know exactly what comes next. Sorry. Can you still hear me? Guyana, I have been warning y'all. With the little girl in Linden, I have warned you. The police take things very lightly when it's not a big boy's child or one of their bribe buddies, their financiers, family or child. If this were Barrett Jagdeo's child, I am telling you, not even Irfan. Irfan is a waste of time. Barrett controls all y'all because that's a puppet master for y'all. So if it were Barrett's child, you believe that all of this time would have passed, almost 12 hours, approaching almost 24 hours, and they would not have upturned Region 3? Shut Region 3 down now. The whole access road, in reference to the main road area and all the highways, shut it down. Nobody goes anywhere because we need to find this girl. Let's take it into our hands now. Because young Adriana doesn't seem to be important enough. Priya could type up a Coretta McDonald. She could type up on me that I'm a racist. She could do all that. She could hurry and type about afternoon breakfast and bed and books and all kind of foolishness, but she cannot type when little children, especially of African descent, are affected in this nature. She never said a word about the young girl that took her to primary school who was assaulted sexually by a 51-year-old man. An 8-year-old was sexually assaulted by a 51-year-old man, murderer, by the way. And Priya couldn't even type a word. As a father and as a chairman of the Parent Teachers Association, I went on a manhunt along with others. Brought the man and put him in the hands of the police. And Priya couldn't even type to say, a parent in PTA in Linden or parents of Linden, thank you for being so vigilant. She couldn't even type that. But she could type about whether Granger had buses that made sense, both books, breakfast and bicycles. Now a girl, because you have a daughter, Priya, and don't tell me if your daughter went missing, you'll be this quiet on social media. Where's Sheriff Security drone? Amir, where's the drone? I know your drone operator doesn't work with you, but where's the drone? Hire him for today. This drone you have that you say could go 50,000 feet in the air without being detected to spy on people, where's the drone now? Barat, I know I'm calling him reference to Sheriff. Send the drone. Let Amir go get the drone and go find people. This is not going to be taken lightly. And watch if, because this is a young, and you have to bring ethnicity into because Guyana is ethnically polarized. So don't tell me I shouldn't talk about ethnicity here. If the main people in that crowd, because I would like to think that by now you all should gather, block off every road because nobody's driving the girl anywhere. Get into the hotel to search for your child. And if the main population, ethnic demographic of that group are African descendants, let me see the police will show up with guns like they did and shoot and kill anybody. Let me see what y'all do. This is not time to play. Since 1 o'clock, if you can't find a child, since 1 o'clock, the hotel cameras don't work. So you have cameras that do not work. In a big hotel, no camera that works. The owner suggesting it sounds very, very, very suspicious to me. Oh, he outside the pool? Once you start suggesting where you could go, oh, you search the pool, you search the bush, did you search over here? Watch it. Suddenly they're suggesting to you now places we can find. Then the cameras aren't working. Then she left. So let me see if the police are going to be swift to intrude in Priya Manik Chand's. She doesn't live in Region 3, but she is responsible for Region 3. That's this criminal cabal. According to electoral law, you have to be resident in the area to be the constituency representative. But however, Priya lives in Region 4, but is tied to Region 3. So Priya, in your constituency, let us see if you would go out there this morning and stand with the people to say, find this girl right now. Now you're hearing the owners telling me, put this on the screen for you if you can see it. The owner of the car said he rented the car to some Orlando. You rented it? Where's Orlando? The owner must not be free until Orlando is found. Does he own a car rental service? If it don't own a car rental service, we're not accepting rent car to anybody. And if you own a car rental service, then Orlando has an address, because if Orlando steals a car, you know where to find him. So this Orlando creature you want to talk about here, the owner must not be released until Orlando is found. This Orlando name. Who is Orlando? What does Orlando look like? Orlando has to have a last name, unless it's some underhand got the business guarantee dealing with it. What's his last name? Show us his image. We need to find Orlando. This thing in Guyana, where little girls are consistently going missing, has a lot to do with the inaction of the Guyana police force, a lot to do with what they do and how they act. As I've said, they only know to go after people who speak ill about the PPP. So Levy Go is giving us some good info here. The owner says he doesn't know Orlando's last name. You see what I talk about? See what I'm speaking about? Now imagine you rent somebody your car. The person steals the car and he doesn't know the person. So you go to the police and say, I'll rent Orlando my car. And Orlando never brought the car back. In 2025, according to Pope Gregory's calendar, we must buy something so stupid that you rent somebody a whole vehicle worth more than $1 million, and you don't know the person's last name. So obviously, you wouldn't know where Orlando lives. But you could rent him the car, because Orlando could walk up to you and say, "Rent me this car." The car is gone, and you don't know his name. You don't know where he lives, as a matter of fact. You just know the person as Orlando. Well, you would not be free until Orlando is found. So within a few hours, I guarantee the owner of this car, if his story is true, will know Orlando's last name and everything else. I blame the police for this 100%. I put the responsibility on the shoulders of the police 100%. And if the police cannot protect our children, we will protect our children. That's my policy. And I will live and die by that. If the police cannot protect me, my family, and the nation's children, then we shall do it for ourselves. We don't need y'all. So we're going to find Orlando. We're going to find the owner of this car, and he will have to tell us where Orlando is, or he will not be free until he tells us where Orlando is. The owners of the hotel have got all kind of cock and bull story. She went in, she came out, they don't know where she is, the cameras aren't working. Somebody said the cameras only work in the kitchen. All kinds of mix-up story. They saw her leave, or somebody said they saw her leave. When they ran the neighbor's camera, she never left. Well, we're not playing with y'all today. I'm saying to you, shut down the whole road, shut down the whole village, shut down everywhere you could think about, shut down the harbor bridge. Oh, you're getting scared now? Everything until this girl is found, because the police are playing. Send the army in, send the SWAT in, send every single force you have that you like to use against us, send it in, send them in there. The owner of this car in question, this Ram, must not be allowed to walk freely until this girl is found. Shut it down. The hotel, get your guests out, because the people should come in to look for this child. Comb every area of this hotel. Check the septic system, check every tank, every drum, check everywhere in that hotel. You all hear me? Check the ceiling, check everywhere you know that can house a person or hold a human being her size. Check it. Don't play with these people. Check every nook, check every crevice, check everywhere. They don't want you to do that, but check everywhere. The refrigerators, the freezers, check every single thing. Old cars, if they have some you see a pile of wood somewhere, looks as if it's some construction material being stored, check it. Every single place you check. Check over the fence, check the drains, check the gutters, check everywhere. Don't wait for the police to do it. 8:30, and we can't find this girl yet. I give me some foolish story with some car. Oh, the police are protecting the owner. I'm coming out of this broadcast. I didn't come here to spend long this morning. I came to get straight to the point. Shut Region 3 down. Because every time we play around with these policemen, there's all kinds of fishy business going on here. Shut it down. We will take action and we'll find the girl. Since y'all can't find the girl, I told the police that, no. Since you can't find this man, no problem. We'll find him. It's that similar to me. Because I give you a chance to find him. And once you have to spend hours and you can't find him and all kinds of excuses, I will help you to do your job. No problem. I ain't fussing. I'm not going to fuss with you. You can't find him, no problem. We'll find him. And the residents of the mines did find him. So I leave you, but I'll be back. And don't be surprised if you see me in Tushan, because I don't play with this foolishness. You're not going to play the lives of our children in this country and think it's okay. So whoever police has to protect the owners of the hotel, y'all had better be ready to answer to the residents of this country, or send the team from Linden and shoot and kill people as you did in the bridge. Let's see if you'll kill people in Region 3-2. And then Bart will say, rogue cops. Let's see Bart will sing the same song. It's Thursday. He has the press conference starting in a few moments. So let's say Bart said they rogue cops in Region 3-2 who are facilitating this behavior. Let us see.